66, 66 and a half. They go 30 years past that, that's crippling all of us. I don't know how old my grandparents are, but I know they should fucking be dead. And trust me, they don't want to be alive either. There's not a welcome mat at their front unit in Naples, Florida. There's a do not resuscitate sign nailed to their door. That's not made up. If you see one of my grandparents on the ground, the only thing you're legally allowed to do is a finishing move. Get over here. Those are my finishing moves. Sorry, Meemaw, there's no tapping out of this fight. It's time to go to sleep. Dude, baseball needs steroids. Baseball's a strike away from being soccer. And if you like soccer, welcome to America. See, our country already has entertainment, so watching people chase a ball for 4 hours to end 0-0 is not enjoyable unless, of course, the bleachers collapse and half of Europe dies. Or you're watching that girl from the University of New Mexico play. She seems pretty competitive. I don't know if you remember her highlight reel, but she was yanking chicks down by the hair, kicking chicks in the pussy. I can only assume her father had a huge gambling debt and everything was riding on that game. She's out there, I'm doing this for you, Paul. Yank! Swoosh! There's no shin guard for that sweet spot, is there, ladies? And don't worry about your record books in baseball, they're fine. For every superstar that's done steroids, 1 billion AA boys have juiced up, so the playing field's plenty even. We'll put an asterisk next to Barry Bonds' name the same day we put one next to Babe Ruth's name. Getting to break records before black people were allowed to play? Excuse me, where's that asterisk? I'd love to know how many homers the Babe would have hit had CeCe been throwing 92-mile-an-hour sliders. Maybe the fat boy would have put the cigar down and quit pointing had Jose been allowed to swim 90 miles to throw him a junk ball. Don't worry if you don't follow this. 90 miles is the distance from Key West to Cuba. Jose is a stereotypical name for a Latino ball player, and a jump ball is an impossible pitch to hit yard. Everybody caught up? I know you don't have a real professional baseball team here, but I thought I'd get it. I know, you have cute. Calm down, you have cute hats. The record books might look a little, hey guys, stop, okay? I really will. I will end the show and not care at all. My Groundhog Day never ends. Tomorrow night, I'm doing more shows. All right, back to me. You got it. The point is the record books might look a little different had our country not been founded by racists. That's all. And that's about how I thought that shit would be treated. Here, in this melting pot of a city. I love that in 2011 you're not allowed to shit on the founding fathers. Are you kidding me? They were misogynistic, racist pieces of shit with a handful of good ideas. I just hope when they were signing the Declaration of Independence they shot each other a courtesy glance. All men are created equal. You know what we mean. Now give me some hot coffee, boy. I gave a commencement speech at a high school last year. That was a bad idea. I thought it was my key demo. It was not. High school kids, parents that were proud of them, and me belittling the entire thing. And the administration got upset. Like, we didn't know you weren't going to take it seriously. To which I replied, really? Thought this was where I was going to get serious? Ooh, congratulations, you finished high school in America. Well, the doors of opportunity that are about to swing wide open for you. You have a high school diploma? Well, here's the corner office. I refuse to give that generic speech. As I look out here, I see future lawyers and doctors. I gave the real speech. There's fucking felons here. Some of you will die in a DUI accident tonight. I'm sorry. Maybe you can explain to me why a dose of reality before community college is such a bad thing. Because I certainly don't need to pander to the 1%. They don't need my little pep rally. They're going to be just fine. Nobody's been a pile of shit their entire life and then turned it around because of the commencement address. Hold on. No. It just clicked. So you're saying I could be anything? Well, where the fuck have you been?
Well, that's way better than what I was gonna do.
Don't you love it when people in school are like, I'm a bad test taker? You mean you're stupid? Will you struggle with that part where we find out what you know? No, I can totally relate. See, I'm a brilliant painter, minus my god-awful brushstrokes. Oh, how the masterpiece is crystal up here, but once paint hits canvas, I develop Parkinson's. I apologize if there's a Parkinson's painter here this evening. I assume your best work is in the AM. Probably gets a bit abstract by noon. You can know if that's what you feel it deserves. But to me, life is about perspective. Being handicap's like being an employee of the month for the rest of your life. This is a sweet parking spot. How'd you get it? Bullet in the spine. Worth it? Low five. You don't go high five unless you have a hill and a ramp. You ever hear that expression, the worst day of fishing is better than the best day of work? I'll call bullshit. I've watched The Deadliest Catch on Discovery. Never once been at work, capsized in the 40-degree water, watched all my coworkers die, and be like, hey, at least we're fucking fishing. Am I right, criminals? I mean, crew? Yeah, your valedictorian's not on that ship, I promise you. Unless he just murdered his wife in Cancun. Follow that story. The executive producer of the TV show Survivor was accused of murdering his wife in Cancun, Mexico 6 months ago. Here's the crazy part about this story for me personally. His name is Bruce. I've known him for 15 years. He's a great guy. Yeah, I know someone that's killed their wife. I'm getting old. It confirms what I've always thought. Women are nuts. Hear me out. He deserves to burn in hell for eternity. I won't defend that for 1 second. But the fact that I know this guy, he is completely rational, and one day he just woke up, looked at his wife, and was like, well, I guess I have to fucking kill you. Great. This is not how I saw this vacation going at all. Now I'm a murderer. You win again, honey. My life's ruined. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit, guys, just a little bit. There's no excuse for domestic violence. That almost sounds like a challenge. There's no excuse? Really? What if you come home from a long day at work and your wife has drowned 2 of your kids? She's about to dunk the third one. Can you run over and pop her then? Unfortunately, no, there's no excuse. It sucks, but you're going to lose that last kid on a technicality. What if you ask her to DVR the game, but she forgets to record the half-hour show after the game, just in case it goes into overtime? The point, somewhere in there is a gray area. Pretty sure my girlfriend found mine. I actually recorded a game on NBC, which she did, but not NBC HD. Okay. And she looks at me with a straight face and goes, at least you still get to watch it. Yeah, I pay extra money so I can watch TV like poor people. I don't even feel guilty for cheating on you this weekend.